What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Shika. I'm a professional educator. Today we are looking at the tips for improving your child's grade. Is your smart kids getting bad grades? Don't worry. Today we are going to see the tips you can use to improve their grades. Dealing with bad grades is frustrating for both you and your children. You know your kids are intelligent and you care about their future. You want them to have academic success now, so that they can have an opportunity for scholarship and higher education and employment in the future. But your well-meaning attempt to motivate your children only results in energy draining power struggle and strained relationships, not improved performance or the accomplishment of the academic goal. But here's the problem. Nagging your kids to study harder is like adding fuel to the fire. But fortunately, there is an easy way to help your child do better in school and become disciplined students. No annoying argument or stressful micromanaging required. In this video, I'll walk you through how to deal with bad grades and give you valuable tips to improve your child's motivation today. So make sure you stay tuned. Before we start, let us address this question. Why do students get bad grades? The first step to helping your child do better in school is understanding why they are getting bad grades. Yes, through speaking to and working with students, I have learned there are almost always an explanations for poor academic performance. This is why telling your smart kids with getting bad grades to study hard really works. It doesn't work. So instead, we must recognize the roots of the problem behind the bad grades and make appropriate adjustments from there. So each student is unique, and actively listening and empathizing with your child is an effective way to discover why they are struggling academically and motivate them to do well. Now, here are some of the most common obstacles to good grade to watch out for. Number one is distractions. Do your children have difficult time focusing on their schoolwork? If so, they are not alone. Study after study has found that technology like smartphones and laptops can be more harmful than helpful. In some cases, it's distracting nearly up to like 50% of students. So then there are also an external stimuli of the classroom, like whispering classmates and cluttered desk and attention grabbing posters. Then back at home, there are potential interruptions like pets, bringing doorbells and video games. All this makes achieving quality study time or more, it makes it more difficult. Another reason is pressure to be perfect. Thompson Edison said, I have not failed 10,000 times. I have successfully found 10,000 times ways that would not work. So if a mistake is crucial for growth and discovery. So had it been, or imagine if Thompson Edison had given up because of fear of failure, he certainly would have not become one of the most successful inventors of all time. Yes, students, even adults too, feel the crushing need of to be perfect. If your children fear failure, they might quickly become discouraged the moment they make an error. As a result, they might even give up on academic success altogether. Instead of criticizing imperfections, Help your children, help them to identify and learn from their mistakes. Teach them about failure and how to hold their heads up high. That's how to raise a confident child. So as a result, that they will be more motivated to stick with schoolwork, and again they'll be likely to gain better grades in the process. Another reason is a lack of challenging assignments. Do your children regularly say that school is boring? Do they struggle to complete their daily homework assignments? These are the signs that a child might be under challenge in the classroom. When students don't feel appropriately challenged, they're often disengaged with the subject matter. So they might find that they don't need to study or complete assignment to understand the topic, at least at a basic level. As a result, they even though they are smart kids, they still get bad grades. So check in with your children and their teachers to ensure the course materials is at the right difficulty level. Then make adjustments to challenge your child accordingly. Another reason is exam anxiety. Exam anxiety is a common issue for students of all ages. Many students or many smart kids, they are not great test takers. So they want to do well in school, they study hard and pay attention in the class, but their exams grades don't reflect those efforts. So the thing is, performing well on tests is essential for getting good grades. So there is no way around it. Test and exam are a significant part of your child's academic career. So knowing how to manage exam anxiety and master test taking skill will pay off for years. Another reason is too many obligations. Both child forced to do homework, extracurricular activities, choice and part-time jobs. Preteens and teens often feel overwhelmed because of their demanding schedule. Unlike adults, they have called to master valuable organizational skills. So to cope with their busy agenda, they sleep less, miss important assignments, or escape from reality by playing video games and watching television. Help your children to review their responsibilities, to support their mental health. Then encourage them to write down due dates and make lists. Show your kids how to plan out their days and weeks. When students know how to manage the various things going on in their lives, it frees up important mental space for more of what matters. Now that we have explored some of the reasons why your children might be getting bad grades, let's look at the 5 ways you can help them overcome poor academic performance. Number 1 is to set achievable goals. A goal without a plan is just a wish. You should stop telling your children to study hard for their own good. Instead, ask them what success looks like to them, both inside and outside of the classroom. And you have to be specific about that. It's much easier to arrive at our goals when we know where is it that we are going to. And actively engaging with your children about their ambitions will also help to put you on the same page with regards to expectation. So encourage your kids to outline the action step they will need to take to achieve their goals. You need to encourage your kids to outline the action step they will need to take to achieve their goals. And if they want to get straight A's, what routine and study strategies will enable them to do that? Why goals are important? Remind your children that it's not the outcome but the process that matters the most. Yes, grades are an excellent source of feedback, but the growth mindset and habits necessary to achieve the straight A's, all those are what will serve your children far into their future. The second tips is to communicate with your child's teacher. You are not in the classroom with your children. Their teachers are. So have a chat with them. This isn't about arguing with the teacher or defending your kids' intelligence. At the heart of it, open communication is crucial for everyone involved in your child's academic experience. Here are some of the questions that you might ask your child's teacher. How is my child doing emotionally or socially? Can you tell me about any specific situation that have occurred in the classroom that you are concerned about? Are the school assignments adequately challenging my child? Those are the questions you need to ask. Where is my child seated? Is a front row seat with fewer distraction a possibility? What can I do at home to help my children or my child learn more effectively? All these things are questions we need to ask. So by communicating with teachers, by communicating with the teachers, you will gain a well-rounded understanding of what is happening inside the classroom. Pair this knowledge with a healthy teacher-parent relationship, and you will set the foundation of your child's academic success. The third tip is to engage a coach. Engage coach for your children. Sometimes we all need a little support, and that goes for you as a parent. Maybe there's an ongoing conflict between you and your kids about their bad grades, or perhaps your children ignore your advice, yet they listen to similar perspectives when it comes to a fresh voice. Here is where a coach comes in. The right educational coach can help your children achieve their academic goals and lighten your load. So as a result, your children get better grades and your relationship with them will improve. I have coached many children, many students. I have helped them to find their inner motivation and to become successful and happy. I love what I do, and I will be true to help you coach your child and your teenagers and make a positive transformation too. Of course, you can also look for a teacher, a neighbor, or even family friend to coach your child. It's vital that you find a right coach and mentor for your child. Tips is to make studying fun. Homework will never be able to compete with video game in terms of fun. But even if your teen hates school, or even if your child hates school, there are ways to make studying a less tedious and more engaging activities. Here are some few tips. Encourage your children to reward themselves with short break after laser focused study series or sessions, and as well turn homework into a game, into a puzzle, into a flashcard. They are all great, and again engage your teenagers as well when it's age appropriate. Then create a relaxing space for your children to study. A designated homework area will keep distractions at bay and improve concentration as well. So why making a study process more enjoyable? The fifth tip is to give your child control. If you want your children to get better grades, give them control over their academics and boundaries. You will still be involved in your children's life and studies, and you will need to work with them to set clear expectations and consequences. But there will be no everyday nagging about homework or assignments. Your children will understand their responsibilities and they will act accordingly. Okay guys, with this approach, I strongly believe that your children will gain a sense of autonomy. They will also perform better in school, but perhaps even more importantly, your kids will develop a sense of responsibility and empowerment over their actions and choices. So give this video a thumbs up, share to your friends. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.